Okay, so I'm doing a vlog for the baby. Um, so I'm just gonna start it before everything starts. So I'm really gonna try my best to do this right and to, make it through. So we will see. And I will update you guys around 5 when it starts, and I will let you know what happens. Sorry, I was playing on my bed. It is currently 5:30 and the baby has made 2 noises. I don't even know if it scanned my wristband. I thought I heard a coo, but it might have just been it like laughing. I don't really know. So I don't even know if the baby's working right now. It hasn't done anything and it's been like 40 minutes almost. And so yeah. Honestly, this is already more frustrating than I feel like the baby's gonna be, so yeah, that's fun. I will let you know if it works or not. So, yeah. So, update, I got my baby figured out. Sorry, I swore. And I've had to pull over twice on my way to my boyfriend's house within 2 minutes of each other because I had to change its diaper and now I'm feeding it. It's been feeding now for like 7 minutes. So I'm already having issues. There's a girl staring at me right now as I feed my baby. I know we weren't really supposed to pull over, but there was like parking lots available to where I knew I could pull over and just take care of it. So and I'm not like in a rush to be anywhere. So and also I had to shake the baby when it first started, so I don't want to start off super rough. So, I just thought I'd get this figured out. Is it gonna coo when it's done eating? Because, oh my god, these people are really staring at me. But yeah, it's been great. It's definitely been like a few hours, 3 or 4 hours, since I last did vlogging. But I went to my boyfriend's house and the baby was doing fine for a while, and then it just all of a sudden needed like everything at one time, and I had to burp it for about 40 minutes, and then about an hour or two later it needed to start feeding again, and I think I fed it like 3 or 4 times while I was there, and I was just so exhausted. I slept really bad last night because I had this huge test today. So I was like barely even awake, and I fed it for 40 minutes. 40 minutes. And then after that, I was driving, and then after I fed it, I was just exhausted, so I wanted to go home. And then after that, on my way home, it started crying again. And honestly, like, I was gonna just be like, you know what, just go home, ignore it. But I couldn't ignore it. Like, I just felt horrible not doing anything. So I pulled over at a gas station and I put a bottle in, and it wanted to feed again after 40 minutes. And then I put it in, and I was able to like strap the bottle in so that it could like stay in on the drive home, which was actually really nice because it didn't cry and it fed the whole way back to my house, which is like a 15-minute drive. And then right as I got home, it stopped. And then when I got home, it started crying, and then I had to burp it, and that was the fastest burp I've done. So that was really nice. It was only like maybe 7 minutes at most. So that was really, really nice. And I now was able to take a shower because it kind of had like, what it does is it has these spurs of like a ton of things it needs, and then it will stop for like about 2 hours, and then it does it again. So I knew it was like done for a while, and then because usually after I burp it, it's pretty much done. And so I knew it was going to be done for a while, and I left it outside of my shower in case if it made a noise or anything, but it didn't. And I was able to shower, and now I feel really good, and I'm excited to sleep for a little bit. So yeah. So here's an update. It's like 7 in the morning, 7:30. To be honest, the baby wasn't that terrible at night. It woke up about twice, and then this is the third time. And 7:30, to be honest, is not that bad for me. I usually wake up at like 8:30 on weekends, so I'm not that tired. I'm pretty tired, but I'm not as bad as I thought. Like, I was more tired last night, like at my boyfriend's house. I am right now. He mostly just cried like once. Like, the first time I just changed his diaper, and then the second time I fed him for a little, I think. I don't really remember. I was pretty tired. And then I think I had changed his diaper again for that one. And then I just fed him for a little bit, and now I'm burping him. So, yeah, it wasn't terrible, honestly. Like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad. I have a feeling that tomorrow night's going to be pretty brutal, so we will see. Okay, quick update. My baby might go off during this video, so, it is now like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, and all morning my baby was being fed and I was burping it, like, all morning. It started at 7:30 from the last vlog, and that lasted for an hour, and then it maybe took a break for 30 minutes, and after that it was like non-stop feeding and burping. Like, I think I fed it like five times and burped it 5 times and changed the diaper a few times. And to be honest, when I first woke up this morning, I didn't feel that bad. But then, like, throughout the day, I was exhausted. Like, I was cranky. I was so tired. Like, I haven't felt that tired in a really long time. And so then after I did it, like, I fed it 5 times, it kind of just stopped. So I started taking a nap, like, with it next to me, and like for 45 minutes it didn't do anything, and then it just was kind of being fussy, and then it started getting fussy like 3 minutes before my quiet hours were gonna start. So, like, I just rocked it for a little bit, and then it was good, and then I had my quiet hour, and I slept for another hour. So I got almost like a 2-hour nap in, and it was really nice. I feel a lot better now. I mean, I'm still pretty tired, but, like, I'm not as cranky, and I still feel, like, well rested. It was a good nap. So I think I'll be able to make it till the night, but I don't really have, like, quiet hours tomorrow to, like, nap. It's for, like, so I can go out to dinner for Mother's Day. So I think I'm going to be really tired tomorrow, but we will see. Hopefully, like, the day won't be as bad as it was today, so we'll see. Hey guys, I'm at my boyfriend's house, and he's rocking the baby. We've switched off because it's been going on for about 15 minutes now. So after the last video I made was right before I came here, and that was at 2, and it's now, I think, like 5:30-ish or something. I don't know. But when I was going to my boyfriend's house, like, after 2, it didn't go off for like 2 hours, so that was nice because I was able to get a break, and then it went off, I think, for me to feed it and then burp it, and those weren't even that long compared to, like, earlier today. And then I had to feed it again and then burp it again, and that was fine. And now the rocking's just kind of taking a while. Sadly, when I was picking it up, I hit his head on this thing and it started screaming, so that was definitely my fault, and I'm a little upset that I did that. Obviously it was an accident, but it's fine. Also, I forgot to say, but earlier today my dad was changing the clothes on the baby, and it barely even, like its neck barely moved, but for some reason it still, like, screamed, and I'm wondering if it was just, like, the way it was positioned. And so that was my dad's fault at least, but still, that kind of sucked because I was doing really well, and then that happened, and then I just did it again all in one day. So I'm a little down because I feel like I'm not treating this baby well, but I'm really trying. But also to update on how I feel physically, I feel a lot better because now it's not right after my nap. Like, I'm really not that tired at all. We're having a good time with the baby, And I haven't gone out in public yet. I still need to do, like, I've gone through like drive-thrus and stuff like that, but I actually haven't taken it anywhere, so I still have to do that. But people are already judging me, like, in my car and stuff. Like, they'll see it in my back seat, and then they'll, like, pull forward to see, like, who I am, and, like, if that's my baby. Like, I just can tell because people will, like, stare at me for, like, a long time. So that's already sucked, and I haven't even, like, gone out in public, so I'm a little scared, too. But I think we'll be okay. So, everything's pretty good right now. It's currently 1 in the morning, and I got home from my boyfriend's house at like 12, and the baby has not stopped needing something since I've gotten home, and I'm really tired. I just want to go to bed. Honestly, this is so much worse than like waking me up at night, because I'm one of those people that goes to bed super early, and like I can't stay up late, so I'm really like just trying to distract myself while like I'm rocking it right now, and it's Carrier, but I always need to distract myself with something, so I've just been trying to do that so I stay awake. Yeah, you can even see the bags under my eyes. I'm just so tired. So, it is currently 3:30 in the morning. I am so tired. Like, I actually am so tired. I was like finally sleeping so heavy and so good. And I fed it, now I'm burping it, and I hope that after this is done, like, I hope to God, like, not for the night, just for now, like, I hope it's done. And I'm so tired. I just want to go to bed. I mean, even like I was feeding it, and I figured out to like put the bottle in, like I put it so it was like strapped in, and that was so nice because I could just sleep while I was getting fed, and I kept I tried to stay up and like rock it while I was feeding it. I couldn't do it. I just kept falling asleep. So yeah. Okay, I know this isn't very safe, but I'm not gonna look at the camera, so it's fine. So it is now 10 a.m. on Sunday. One weird thing that kind of concerned me is in the morning I was kind of like restlessly sleeping, so like it wasn't super heavy, and it kept like cooing for no reason, so I was like worried that it needed something, and I didn't do anything to like help it, and it just like cooed anyways. Like, I don't know, but it just kind of worried me that like I missed something. But I wasn't sleeping that heavy, so I feel like I would have heard it if it was like crying. So hopefully that wasn't the issue, but I was like really heavy sleeping at times, so like I don't know. I'm driving home now because I just went out in public with it. Honestly, I really hated that. I give people credit in our class that have gone out multiple times. I did not enjoy that. I honestly took personal offense to some people that had looked at me. I went to Plum Market, which, to be honest, I'm just gonna be straight up here, is the snobbiest of the snob like grocery stores you could go to in Birmingham. But my dad wanted to get some stuff for Mother's Day, like for breakfast and everything. So we went there, and when my dad and I shop together, we don't really like walk together. We like kind of separate. So I was pretty much alone, and people gave me some really nasty looks. And I mean like really, really bad. Like, I've never seen some people look at me in that type of way. There was one point where I was leaving because I left early because I drove separately from my dad. And there was one point where I was leaving and someone was like about to walk in front of me, and I was like, oh, excuse me, and he just gave me
the dirtiest look. Like, I've never seen someone look at me like that. So I really hated that. Like, I did not like it. I would not go out in public again. It's not that I really care what people think of me. It's just, like, I feel so, like, I can just feel what they're, like, saying in their heads already. Like, I can feel them saying that to me by how they look at me. And honestly, it's just really, it, like, belittles you. Like, it makes you feel like you are stupid and that you're a slut and that all this stuff. And the worst part of it, to be honest, is, like, it's not even real. And it's still, like, really, like, affected how I felt about myself. Like, it's not even a real baby, and I felt like, just from people looking at me, I felt like, oh my god, like, I feel like a horrible person, like, I feel like a slut, I feel like violated about my personal life, like, so that was horrible. Like, I really did not like that, so I give you credit to people who went out multiple times. I can't do that. When also, it was funny because at times I was walking with my dad and no one said a word, like, or even looked at me, because I think they assumed that, like, I was also his daughter and I was just taking care of, like, his baby as we were shopping. Like, I think that's what they thought, like, we were all a family. So, like, I don't think, it was just, like, no looks when I was with him, but then when I was walking alone, like, oh my god. And I don't know why, but it was really bad. So, yeah. Hi guys, just a little update on the baby. It's, I think, like 1:20, 1:30, and it's been really mild today. Like, it did stay up for a while last night, like from like 1 to 4, which was a really long time, but after that I slept for a while, until like 9, and even like before, from 1 to 4, like I would sleep like in between then too, so I feel pretty good today. And it hasn't been that needy today. Yeah, it's been pretty nice. Like, it will stop for like an hour or two. Like, I just took a shower, like, didn't go off. It's super chill. And it's really nice because it's almost like today is my recovery day. Like, I thought, you know, today was going to be a lot worse, but it's honestly really nice. And also it's Mother's Day, so it's kind of nice that, like, I don't have to constantly be doing stuff for it. Like, I can still hang out with my family and watch TV and, like, you know, take care of it while it needs it, and then it will stop for a while and I can enjoy my time. So it's actually really nice. So here's like a last update for the whole thing, because it is now 10 o'clock the night before, and so yeah, we'll probably go off until 1 and then I'm done. It's interesting because a lot of people were saying how with the baby they actually felt really lonely, and to be honest, I felt the complete opposite. I did have moments of depression though, which someone had brought up. I don't know if I mentioned this before or not, but I did have a moment or two where I definitely teared up and just was super depressed because I was so, like, sleep deprived and emotionally drained and so many other things. But the actual feeling of loneliness really didn't happen, and I think I'm gonna miss some parts of it, but I'm definitely not gonna miss staying up for 4 hours at night. I'm not gonna miss rocking it for an hour. I just kind of miss, like, today, it didn't really do anything. Like, it just was really quiet. Barely even, like, cried or anything. And I'm gonna kind of miss the times like that, because, like, there was times where I was in my room for, like, 4 hours, and I was just so bored. And then, like, it'd just start crying, and then I'd just feed it and watch TV. And it was just, like, something to do. It was almost like when you're a little girl and you're playing with, like, a baby doll. Like, it was kind of like that. So that was, like, nice. But other than that, it was bad. Like, trust me, it does not, like, encourage me to, like, want to have a baby. It just definitely not. But I just will say that there were some parts of it that actually weren't horrible, that I actually liked, that for the future, when I'm married and, like, want to have a family, that actually makes me excited. So that's good. It's not like it made me dread, like, ever having a kid, but it made me look forward to some aspects of when I'm older to, like, have a family and, you know, take care of a kid. Because, like, I was so willing to like tend for the baby and like wanted to do as much as I could to make it feel better, and I couldn't even imagine if I had a kid that I actually like loved and like I gave birth to, even if I didn't give birth to it, but like still like loved it with all my heart. And like just knowing how good I would feel like doing that when I have a family is like really cool. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish this vlog up really quick. I'm at school now. I just want to say, all in all, it was rough. It was hard. I was really at the lowest of my lows through this process. But like I said in the last video, there were some goods with it too. So I think it's definitely worth it to do this. Honestly, from the beginning, it was not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting a lot worse. So yeah, that's my vlog, and I hope you enjoyed it.